So we are in the visualization part of Power BI. So here you can see I have already loaded the financial data here. You can see all the columns available here. And to the right side, you can see the visualization pane as well. So what is this visualization pane? So here you can see various chart and graph which are available in Power BI. So this is the visualization pane which we have in Power BI, and you can see every individual icon represents a separate graph or chart in business in Power BI. Okay, so here you can see, and you can see all these charts here. So what happens is, what the topmost chart, you can see this everything is related to a bar graph. Okay, so once if you just hover over any chart, it will show you what is the chart is all about. So here you can see the stacked bar chart. This is a stacked column chart, clustered bar chart, clustered column chart, 100% stacked bar chart, and 100% stacked column chart. If you see the next one, so it is completely related to the line graph. So line graph which looks like this, and it's also a combination of line and the bar graph. Okay, so you can just hover over this part and to see like what are the name of the chart, so which chart you wanted to use, so you can use it. And the next you can see it's a waterfall chart, this is a funnel chart, it's a scatter plot, a pie, donut, and the tree map. And this is a map, this is completely, this two three things are map, I think this two is a map, and this is a gauge. Okay, and this is a card. Okay, so 90% will be using, not 90%, 100% will be using card. This is one type of card and this is another type of card to display any KPIs. So KPIs means a key performance indicator. For example, if you want to show the sales, total sales in a specific country or in specific in particular date, then you will be showing this particular card. Okay, this is a slicer which exactly works like a filter. And this thing, okay, R and Python, PY, the these two are programming related visuals. Okay, and other than that, you can see here, so these all are the AI related part. Okay, so it uses AI in order to give you some data related to that. And this too is the Power App and Power Automate. Yes, you can combine Power App and Power Automate inside the Business Central in order to make it some more user friendly and to add something to that. Okay, and another, you can see some values and data. So let us start trying to build a simple graph. Okay, so this is in this, since this is an introduction video, so I'll just show you like what is happening if you are trying to add some data into it. So you can see here that in the right side you have the data. Okay, this is the table, this is the table, and these are all the columns inside the table. By default, you can see here that all the measures are automatically converted into sum. Okay, it looks like a sum. Okay, and all the dimensions are not like, it will not show any other indications to you. So once if you select any data, okay, if you select sales, okay, you can see that automatically some visualization is happening on the left side. Okay, and I'm just enabling product. Okay, you can see that something has happened. Okay, so here you can see that something is happening, so it automatically it created this chart which is a clustered column chart. So whatever you have selected, that particular chart type will also be selected here. And you can see that the sales is automatically placed in the y-axis, and the product is automatically placed in the x-axis. Okay, so this is the simple easiest way in order to create any graph in Power BI. Power BI will itself understand what type of chart it can create based on your data. Okay, that is the best part in Power BI, like as we usually do it in Tableau as well, though it is very good. Okay, so here you can see you have this is the first thing in the visualization pane. Okay, in the visualization pane you can see three icons. Okay, Okay, you can see three icons here. What are the three icons? Basically, we should understand these three icons. This is if you want to build visuals, you will be using this icon. Second one is the format visual. If you want to format the x-axis, y-axis, grid lines, sliders, everything. So this is format visual. In format visual, we have two options. One is visual and second one is the general. Okay, we'll just click on the visual. We by default will be in the visual, and if you click on the general, you can see some more properties which are related to the visuals. And if you just click on the next one, which is the analytics part, if you wanted to add a constant line, if you want to add a min line, max line, average line, median, percentile line, and error bars. Okay, analytics tab. So every icons that is the visual may change based on the chart or map or KPI, that is the type of visualization you are trying to use it in Power BI. So and this is a bar chart. So this is what we are using, custom column chart, sorry, clustered column chart, since it's look like a bar chart. So you have other data as well, like a legend. You can add the data to the legend. Okay, simple. If you wanted to add a product to the legend, okay, so you can just drag and drop the product to the legend, so you can see how it is working. Okay, let us close this product, and then let us have the country to the legend. So you can see how country is changed. This is what they are calling it as a clustered column chart. Okay, okay, so this is how it works. It's showing country, and the tool tips are there. So tool tips is what, see, if you just hover over your mouse on any bar, okay, you can see some basic visual, basic measures, whatever we have used it. So like we have used the product, country, and sum of sales, right? All these things are available here. So if you want to add more tool tips, for example, if you want to add a profit, if you go and keep your mouse over that, you can see that profit is also enabled. Okay, so you can see that you can see a sum of profit and sum of sales. If you want to add the discounts as well, you can just add it, add the discounts. So now if you go and see, you can see sum of discounts. Okay, this is how you can see all these data which are available there. Okay, so if you want to rename the visual, so we have various thing, we will look into it everything one by one. Okay, so this is about your build visual. Okay, this is build. If you click on this format your visual, if you click on the format your visual, you have these options, that is x-axis. If you just switch it off the x-axis, you can see nothing is there in the x-axis. If you again switch it on, you can see some labels are available in the x-axis. Likewise, y-axis, if you don't want to see any y-axis data, legend data. Okay, if you wanted to see some grid lines, like you want to change the colors of the grid line, you can see the color. Okay, it's black in color. Okay, and if you want to increase the width of the color, can increase. Okay, so all these things you can do with Power BI. Zoom slider, you can enable the zoom slider. See, this is the zoom slider. You can just see how it is working. You can zoom it and see. Okay, and you can just zoom out. Columns, you can see that you have various colors for every column based on the country. Okay, so blue for Canada, a dark blue for France. So few people may have color blindness. Okay, they cannot differentiate light color with the dark colors. So if you want to change, in that case, you can go ahead and change it into red. So here you can see it's changed. All the France countries are changed to red. Or if you want to change it to black, so you can see that everything is changed to black, right? Likewise, if you want to change the color, you can change it. Okay, if you want to change the space, see, I'm just increasing the space. You can see that there is a space, that is the inner padding. You can see here, this is inner padding. Okay, and what is the maximum category, like how it should be. So all these things, what are the general formatting options for visuals? If you wanted to do, you can do it with this visualization pane itself. Okay, and columns, you can see the column. Okay, this is what we have seen, right? So columns is fine. Data label, so see here, if I enable the data label, you can see that every data, it is showing up the sum of sales here. Okay, if we expand, you can see the data, like only if you wanted to show it for Canada, um yeah, it should change. Okay, show apply settings. Okay, show data labels. Okay, now you can see only it is showing for it is not showing for Mexico, I think. Okay, I'm just trying to change it for Canada. Okay, let me just show for of it for Canada. Okay, so you can see that it's not showing it for Canada. Like that. Okay, options, how the data label should be visible. Okay, so this you can try. Okay, there is various options. Values, if you want to change the color, okay, you can change it. Okay, so font colors, you want to increase, you can see inside it is showing, the data is showing here. I hope you can see it. Okay, here the date, the label is displaying it here, and its thing is changed. Okay, you can select it and you can see and you can do some changes here. Okay, and you can also explore the general block. If you want to increase the height, width, position, padding, title, effects, background effect, if you want to change it to something like black, can change. If you want to change it something like blue, you can change it. So all these things you can try it with this general tab. Okay, visual border, if you want to show the visual border, if you want to display the shadows, so general changing options you can try it here. Okay, and the analytics part, so analytics part we will understand it better when we go to any line graph. Okay, so now let us understand this bar graph. So this options, okay, whatever we have whatever we have discussed regarding this column, clustered column chart, these options are available almost for every bar or column related chart. Okay, one or two things may change, but these are all available, these are all common for that. Okay, so what you can do is today's exercise will be just create a clustered column chart with the sample data and try to add these things to your visual and check how it is working. If you have any doubts, please leave that doubt in the message, I'll be helping you out. Thank you, take care, bye bye.